Today we are going to discuss about the solubility of gases in water. Henry's law is somewhere related to the solubility of gases in water. As you know, water is capable to dissolve so many things. At the same time, oxygen also dissolves in the water, which is used by the aquatic creatures for their survival. But question is that when this oxygen gas dissolve in a water, how it remain in a water? It means some kind of forces must be there. As you know, water is a polar solvent, while the oxygen molecule is non-polar. As we studied earlier in the class 11, the forces which work between polar and non-polar molecule, that is the induced dipole interaction. This force is actually responsible to hold the oxygen gas in a water. But as you know, such kind of forces are very weak. That's why oxygen gas dissolve, but at very less extent. Now what the Henry is saying? According to Henry's law, the amount of the gas, suppose m gram of gas I can dissolve. This amount is directly proportional to the partial pressure of the gas over the solution. You can say the solubility of the gas is somewhere related to the partial pressure of the gas over the solution. M is the amount of the gas which you can dissolve, P is the partial pressure. More the pressure, more the gas can be dissolved. Remove the proportional sign and we introduce a constant. This is called Henry's constant. Henry's constant. The very simple law, M is the amount of the gas which you can dissolve, is directly proportional to the pressure. It means more higher the pressure, more amount of the gas can be dissolved. Suppose we express the solubility in terms of mole fraction of the gas in the solution. Mole fraction of the gas in the solution. Then according to Henry's law, this mole fraction of the gas in solution is again directly proportional to the partial pressure of gas over the solution, where Xg is the mole fraction of the gas in a solution. If we remove the proportional sign, again we introduce a constant, that is Henry's constant. Okay. Now this equation is straight line equation which is passing through. So this is one more way we can write a Henry's law. Xg is the mole fraction of the gas in a solution, Kh is the Henry's constant, and P is the partial pressure of the gas over solution. Now this equation is analogous to straight line equation y is equal to mx. It means if we plot a graph between the mole fraction against the partial pressure, we will have a straight line like this. Now here I am writing the pressure and here I am writing the mole fraction. If I plot a graph, I have a straight line and the slope of the line give me the value of the Henry's constant. Now one more thing, more the solubility of the gas in solution, that means more the value of Xg. Now if more the value of Xg, then the value of Kh will be less. It means higher the value of Kh, lower the solubility of gas, and vice versa. I can say the lower value of Kh, more the solubility of the gas. One more important thing is that if we are going to increase the temperature, definitely the solubility of the gas in the water decreases, and if the solubility decreases, it means the value of the Kh is going to increase. There are certain limitations for the Henry's law. First of all, this law is applicable in only ideal conditions. The gas should not chemically react with water and gas not undergoing any association or dissociation.